Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down,
Hey everyone, it is that time of year. There's still some snow on the ground in this video, but we worked on the deck for a few weeks, just here and there. But today is the day we are going to be cleaning off the deck. We ordered some new furniture that we are going to be putting together and just kind of setting up our chill space. We do this every year. We spend just about every single day, all day outside on the deck. So we like to have like a couch and a movie screen and all kinds of stuff to just really bring the outdoors in. So I'm going to take you along and hopefully bring you some motivation. I'd also love to thank Sunday for sponsoring today's video. Can we appreciate how stinking cute Ollie is? But we're going to get right into it. Hopefully this brings you a ton of motivation to tidy up and clean up your outdoor spaces, whatever that may look like.
if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
If you've been with me for a while, then you're going to remember we had a day bed out here underneath the projector to your left. I love the day bed, and I had wanted it for a long time, but realized that the rattan, the cane material just doesn't do well sitting in the sun. So I brought it in my office, treated it with flax oil. It looks good as new, but it's going to be staying in my office. So we ordered something that was just meant for the outdoors and put it on the opposite wall under the deck where the shade is, and then moved the projector. So we'll be doing that. So right now the deck is just a mess. There's kids' toys everywhere, as it should be. It was actually really beautiful the week before, which is why you see all of these toys out covered in snow. We got a very unpredictable night of snow. We didn't see it coming, and everything's covered, but it does melt by like the next day after this. It's just true Colorado weather for you. So I'm just going to be tidying up, taking care of some things, repairing this little area on my egg chair, and moving along from there.
Of who I am when you're far away, and I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Closer than before, and no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you closer than before.
If you're pretty much finding yourself always looking for motivation, organization tips, home renovations, DIY projects, then this is the channel for you. Please hit that subscribe button before you leave. It helps me out a ton. If you are on Instagram and you're not following me yet, I have an easy link down in the description box. I post pretty regular reels, and I'm on stories quite frequently, so I just have fun over there. It's just a little bit more relaxed and a little more regular.
But I want you close. Closer than before, and no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you close. Closer than before. Closer than before. Closer than before. Hiding all my feelings, broken you close. Ooh, ooh, closer than before, and no one knows. Ooh, ooh.
So before we get to putting together our furniture, I really wanted to thank Sunday for sponsoring today's video. Sunday is a subscription that combines unique data with cutting-edge science to help you grow a better, greener lawn with mystery-free ingredients like seaweed, molasses, and iron. The brand uses soil, climate, and satellite data to model your lawn and build a custom plan just for your lawn. They'll also analyze the results of your personal soil test to zero in on any deficiencies and update your plan from there. All you have to do is go to their website, type in your address to start your lawn analysis. You get your customized lawn care in seconds, and you get everything you need sent to your doorstep when you need it. We have a lot of areas that look like this: very dry, patchy, crunchy, terrible weeds that hurt when you walk on them, and these are the areas I really want to address. So I'm starting by collecting my soil sample to send it out for analysis. This may sound super weird for some people, but I have always dreamed of having lush, soft, beautiful green grass. Growing up in the Midwest, we always had that. My dad was just like the best at keeping a beautiful green lawn, and it's really hard to do that here in Colorado where it's so dry. Or at least I thought it was. I have very high hopes for Sunday. This was super easy. All I had to do was attach my customized nutrient pouch to my hose, turn on the water, and I got my steps in for the day. We have a very large lawn, but this still only took me 20 minutes to do the front and the back. I cannot wait to watch my lawn turn into the lawn of my dreams. To get the lawn of your dreams, head to getsunday.com/denisebangiyev to check out Sunday and get 20% off with code Denise20.
Hard working every day, I'm stressed out 24/7, babe. No timeouts. Wish we could fly away.
Because last year we just had a day bed and a couple of chairs. It was fine, but it just wasn't super practical for our family of 6, and then when we had guests over. So we knew we wanted a sectional that just had a little bit more seating along with the chairs that we already had. So we chose a sectional that fits the aesthetic of our house and just our style that we love so much. It's very low profile, so it's great for the kids. The cushions are super easy to clean, and it just blends in and it goes with the deck so well. I can't wait to show you guys. We did choose to shop Article. Most of our furniture is from Article. It just has that beautiful mid-century modern aesthetic that we love. And this way, the inside and the outside of our home flows really nicely.
Some fresh air to put my mind at ease. No cares. You wanna come with me? Me and you go to our favorite tree. Are you ready now? We jump on a plane now. We're taking away. Yeah, we're taking away. Don't hesitate now. We're taking away. Yeah, we're taking away. We'll never come down. We're going away. Yeah, we're going away. You and me. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. We won't ever come down. We won't ever come down low. Running from a ghost town where we never feel high, just low. We won't ever come down. We won't ever come down low. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. In Hawaii. We won't ever come down. We won't ever come down low. Running from a ghost town where we never feel high, just low. We won't ever come down.
John and I thought this was pretty precious. The girls watch me all the time doing my videos and just tidying up the house. I like it to look nice when I have the time. So Lenny went in and grabbed every single blanket from the house, and she asked me if I liked the way that she decorated, and she just covered the whole couch with it. They're just so sweet. At this point, Lenny was still 4. It was right before her birthday. 4 and 2, it's just they're special ages. These prints I knew I wanted up on the wall. This is where we used to have the, this is where we used to have the projector screen, but I found these beautiful prints at Home Goods, and I loved how they just really brightened up the space, and just kept kind of with the theme. I love the green with the black, of course, and yeah, they held up really well. So we hung them up and made them super secure, and then I took a super heavy duty command strip and put it at the base of the glass. That way when we do get high winds, it wouldn't like throw it off the wall, and so far they've held up perfectly.
I guess it's much easier for you. Why is it so much easier for you? I guess it's much easier for you. Why is it so much easier for you? I guess it's much easier for you. Why is it so much easier for you? I guess it's much easier for you. Why is it so much easier for you?
I have a little story time about this plant. I'm so sad about it, but basically what I'm doing here is I'm moving one of my plants from the inside outside. It was such a beautiful day. I wanted to repot it because it just wasn't doing well. I've had this plant for about 5 years maybe, and it reminds me of Ox and Bella. And every time I look at it, it just makes me happy. So I really wanted to try to give it new life, give it new soil, put it in a new pot, and really, get it some fresh air, water, everything. It needed something. So I was super happy. I took all the old leaves off and got it looking really good again and left it outside. And we got like a freezing cold night. It literally froze over the night after we did this, and I killed it. And I was so sad that I cried about it, and I recently ended up taking the entire thing out of the pot and cutting some of the healthy root and just part of the stem, I guess. And I'm really hoping that over the next handful of years I can get it to grow again from that piece, because the rest of it just wasn't salvageable. You guys will get a glimpse of it later in the video. It was like black and brown. It was ruined, and I was just, I don't know, I'm really sentimental and really emotional, and I don't know. I just looked at it like I failed my pups, and I know it's just a plant, and that might sound ridiculous to some, but might also be relatable to some of you as well. So, though I put energy into doing this, I ended up killing it. So we're going to move on. I just wanted to share that with you when you notice later that it looks brown and there's a new fern in that pot.
I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. Put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
You say we had a bad romance, but baby, you keep stealing dances. Keep cutting in like you own me, then suddenly throw me away. You say we never had a chance, but you keep throwing me these glances, looking like you want me right now, but just like lightning, you're gone. Yeah, you're gone.
A few days after we put that sectional together, my parents arrived because we were going to be celebrating Lenny's birthday and having a bunch of people over, and we'd be spending our time outside. So my dad was just awesome and decided to cut down all of these funky edges on the deck for me. If you've been here for a while, you'll remember. If you're new here, we had the weirdest, most bizarre, skeletal, coral-looking rock wall that surrounded this side of the deck and the other side of the deck, and they basically cut the deck super weird and then built the wall around it. You can still see we have a lot of the rocks there my dad ended up getting rid of as well. So he just cut it so I had straight lines and didn't have to look at it anymore, and it looks better to me. But eventually John and I are going to be taking this deck up and putting down a huge cement slab and then putting the deck back up over top of that. We have a major issue with bunnies and things like that getting under the deck. They burrow there, they live there, but they also die there, in case anybody's watching this with you. And it smells terrible for days after that happens, and it happens a lot, and there's nothing else we can do about it. If you guys know bunnies, they can get through chicken wire, they can burrow underneath or dig underneath any sort of fencing you put there or wood. So we really need to actually make a solution, and we think by putting a big solid piece of concrete underneath this, even if they get under the concrete, we won't be able to smell it when that happens. So either way, this is just temporary, but it looks so much better, and I'm so happy that he was able to get out there and do this for me. There are a lot of outdoor projects John and I would like to do. We would really love to build like a seating area with pavers and a fire pit, a place we can go and hang out with our friends and drink wine and listen to music at night while the kids play, or a place where we can roast marshmallows with the kids and tell stories. Just another place where we can hang out that's not under the deck, and a place where we can have a fire. So that might be a project that we work on this summer. We never stop, but we enjoy it. It's nice making this house our home and really customizing each space to things that we love and how we want to enjoy it. We did bring out one of our mini fridges that was downstairs. We brought this out for Lenny's party, but it actually ended up staying out here, which is great. We can put sparkling waters and juice boxes and beer and all kinds of stuff out here, so I'm not constantly having to run either to the garage fridge or inside, and we can just enjoy it. It's really nice doing this for the summertime. I'm also bringing in this really low profile table. It's actually the matching table to the sectional we ordered about a week later. They do have a deal, or they had a deal at least, where you could get the sectional and the table for like a little bit of a discount. But we thought we'd either make our own table or look for another table to go with it. But because the profile of the couch was so low, we were very limited on table options. So, I mean, we loved it. We just decided to go back and order that as well. And they honored their discounted price even after we bought it separately, which was super nice of them. You guys will get a little glimpse of my poor plant over there to the left. But yeah, I'm super happy with the way this looks. I sit out here regularly and I edit and I watch movies. And after the kids go to bed, it's like my chill space. But it's also a space for them to really enjoy during the day and watch cartoons and play in the sandbox. It's just like, again, it's like having a living room outside where we can all be there, and I can keep my eye on everybody, whether they want to chill and lounge and lay down, or whether they want to run around like maniacs in the yard. I can see everyone. So John moved the projector to the other side, and then we got a pull down screen for here. We do have to figure out some sort of weight system to keep it from blowing in the wind, because we do get high winds occasionally. But you can see I'm enjoying this tremendously. It's one of our favorite things to do. Birdie's keeping me warm. It was raining this night and I had to be outside watching one of my favorite shows. I absolutely love A Million Little Things on Hulu, so I was watching that while I was editing. But I hope this video brought you guys a ton of motivation. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being chatty or listening to me being chatty. I love you so much, and I will see you in next week's video.